long-awaited Rivers State local election has come and gone, though the output was not what Nigerians envisaged. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of News Analysis, where we discuss trending issues and dissect pressing matters. In today's episode of News Analysis, the person of Nyesom Wike has come out to defend himself, saying he did not instigate Rivers' political crisis, as accused by Nigerians. The Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, has denied instigating the political crisis in Rivers State alongside ethnic lines. The former governor described himself as a beacon of equity and fairness at a reception organized by Rivers Ijaw People Congress in Port Harcourt. Since the political crisis broke out, many persons have accused Dr. Nyesom Wike of targeting Ijaws, the political group of his successor, Fubara. But on this side are these Ijaw leaders who disagree and rather insist that the Federal Capital Territory Minister has shown uncommon support for their people. These Ijaw people organized an event to thank Nyesom Wike especially for his role in the emergence of the governor of Ijaw extraction and the federal appointments given to many of their prominent sons and daughters. Mr. Wike described the attempts to give the crisis an ethnic coloration as cheap blackmail. Governors, former governors, ministers and a long list of other dignitaries accompanied the FCT minister to Port Harcourt for this event created and organized for his sake. Some of them advocated for peace and reconciliation between both political families, stating that Fubara and Nyesom Wike have come a long way and that their reconciliation and affiliation would bring more prosperity to Rivers State than how it is now. The Rivers Ijaw People's Congress commended President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for finding Mr. Nyesom Wike worthy to serve in his cabinet. According to them, the Wike cabinet or the Wike body has brought about development not just to their states but to the Federal Capital Territory. They stated that the way he was able to develop Rivers State, that development is what he's bringing to the GRAs of the Federal Capital Territory. Supporters of the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, however, held a peaceful protest on Saturday morning in the government reserve area of Port Harcourt, expressing opposition to the ongoing local government elections in Rivers State. The protest, which took place near the police club, saw about 100 participants, which was mostly occupied by youths, denouncing the legitimacy of the council election process. Reports that the protesters stated that they were abiding by recent Federal High Court ruling from Abuja, which directed the police and the Independent National Electoral Commission to stay away from the elections. They argued that as law-abiding citizens, they could not participate in what they described as an illegitimate election, saying that the Federal High Court from Abuja has ruled against it. One of the protesters, in the person of Henry Bob Manuel, explained their positions that as law-abiding citizens, they would not participate in the elections. He said they gathered there to tell the world that there is no local council election in Rivers State, as proposed by Fubara. Despite the protests, however, election materials were being distributed in various parts of the state. Checks by The Guardian revealed that by 9:45 a.m., sensitive election materials had already arrived in local government areas such as Boni, Obioakpo, Abuadwal, and other parts of Port Harcourt State. At Unit 6 and in other places, sensitive materials had already arrived. An election process and election activities had already started. He said while police officers were notably absent from the polling unit, other security agencies, including the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps (NSCDC), and local security outfits were on ground to maintain order and ensure a peaceful voting process. Rivers State, in the past few weeks, have seen an upheaval of political activities. It has been a blend of conflict, political disparity, and excitement. Fubara and Nyesom Wike's political clash has brought about a lot of eye-opening situations in the state. What more could happen? What could be the outcome of this election? Will Rivers State really see the developments it really prays for? Join us for more episodes of news analysis